The music shop is a family business. It was started by my grandfather back in 1961. Worked for his former teacher, John Noonan, who owned a store in downtown Bloomington called Noonan Music. He purchased Noonan Music and rechristened it the music shop. When I was in high school, was taking a young lady to the Valentine's dance and needed enough money for dinner and a corsage. So I went to my uncle to see if there was anything I could do around the store to earn a couple of bucks so I could take Molly to the dance. And after 2 weeks of working there, they decided that I cleaned instruments better than anybody else that they'd had cleaning instruments, and they asked if I would stay on. So it became a part-time gig when I was in high school, and then I was still working at the store while attending the University of Illinois here in Champaign, going back and forth on the weekends and holidays. I went to my uncle and said, I think I'm going to find a job down in Champaign and quit the commute. And he said, funny you should mention it, because we're talking about opening up a store in Champaign and wanted to see if you wanted to work at that store. So I was one of the inaugural employees at the store here in Champaign in 1988. After working in the store in Champaign, they put me out on the road calling on schools, visiting band directors. And I really loved that work and realized, I could make a career out of this.
My name is Beth McDonald. And my background in Champaign is teaching band and orchestra I've taught in 14 schools here. It is so important to have a music shop that supports music in the schools.
There's a lot going on with music education. Teacher burnout is a real thing because those schedules are so demanding. When you talk about evening rehearsals, weekend performances, the budgetary issues, of course, are always a challenge.
Sometimes I'd be given $100. You can buy like half a violin, but we do what we could. It's tricky because, there's a lot of need in this community, and so we do have to try to get as many instruments in the schools.
So my name is Stacy Peterick, and I am currently the 5th grade band director, middle school and high school jazz band director, and marching band director in Urbana School District. I work a lot with the music shop. I can reach out to them and say, hey, I really need a trumpet for a kid. Do you have any used trumpets? And they've done a really great job of working with me. I mean, school budgets are not very big, and school repair budgets are also not very big.
Such a wonderful music shop that does all of these extra things besides supplying instruments for our students. They provide these representatives to come to the schools to pick up instruments that need to be repaired. They have programs like the Step Up program. If you get too big for your instrument, you can get the next size.
Rental programs for the students, rental programs for the schools, leasing programs for the schools. We're pushing for more funding, pushing for more support. We attend school board meetings and advocate on behalf of music educators there. Also are involved with organizations like Share the Music, where we provide instruments at low or no fee, because we never want cost to be a barrier to entry.
I think Jonathon has been a powerful advocate for students who want to play musical instruments. He provides affordable rentals.
I just think music really makes our students more well-rounded. It helps kids get in touch with their emotions. It also teaches history. I'll start teaching something, they're like, wait, this is math. And I'm like, yes, it is. There's math involved in how we count music, and they're like, wait, you tricked us. I'm like, no, I'm just it's cross-curricular.
Another wonderful thing Jonathon does is he employs local high school graduates, college students, and local performers in his stores. And it's difficult to make a living as a professional musician, so being able to work at the music shop helps provide them the extra income that aspiring musicians need.
I'm at the Champaign Music Shop twice a week, every week. I also teach lessons out there, so I'm in the store a lot, and my 5th graders break their instruments a lot, so I'm over there often. And to see someone like Jonathon, who's the head of this company, and he knows who I am and he knows my name, that makes me feel good about the company, and it just continues, to show that their mission is to make sure that they're involved in the schools.
It's just so wonderful to be recognized by the Champaign-Urbana Schools Foundation. What a wonderful honor. Frankly, came out of nowhere. I was very surprised, but very honored and humbled by this. It's always wonderful when the folks that we serve recognize the level of service that we provide. We thank you.